Speed of Melbourne this afternoon. Scott Jeffrey to get us underway in the sunshine at the MCG. And the rucks go out of Jamar on the way down, flicked it down, falling to the ground. Kennedy, what a fine season he had last year. Ditto for Jack. He kicks it out towards the wing. Mark is taken by Jones. In the shadows, darts out of the shadows. Beautiful kick, a centering one. Well played by Smith. Bartram emerges with a football. Touched off the boot, it wanders up towards the wing. Smith is a clever player. Did well there. Grundy. Now Everett sends it out wide. Metres in the clear. McVeigh. Now he's a long kick. He's about 65 metres out.
Great kick.
No length required there. It was all about precision. McGlynn, like Kennedy, an ex-Hawk, and he comes and kicks the goal. Missed a bit of football last year, but he was very good. Trengard goes to ground. Reid over the football. Getting in solidly was the skipper Green. The hand pass not effective though.
Oh, here we go again.
O'Keefe, the long ball down towards right half forward. This time McGlynn's away. Goods is on. And he's in the same position almost that McGlynn took the mark. Didn't take the mark. Knocks it to his own advantage. Goes in and gets the goal. Something's happening at right half forward. And Melbourne are very unaware of it. He's out at left half forward, looks to the middle, spots Martin, needs to get it to him, and he does. He was surrounded by Swans, but he took the mark. Grimes free as a result of those guys going to Martin on the overlap. Rivers to the pocket. Not really the best spot for it. Chopped off by Jarrett. Did well to snare that ball. Hand passes to Dunn. Oh, and Dunn, well done, snaps a goal.
That's it.
Wow. 1980 Richmond Premiership play. Sense of history.
So
the plot.
It's lovely to be there, Den. McVeigh's kick. Oh, good grab. Reid. Three demons around him. His brother was a revelation last year, wasn't he? Ben Reid going back. And that's a good kick. Swans doing well here. 3 goals to 1.
Falls behind. Jamar hooks it down.
Wow.
Jetta, one on either side this afternoon. Grundy back to Jetta. Now breaking towards that Bermuda Triangle for Melbourne is O'Keefe. He wants it out in front, but Jetta enjoying himself. The wind whistling in his hair. Jetta from the wing. Well, it wasn't a good kick on the end of it. He just put it up to a contest, but Reid will make it okay. Slips it away to Goods. Goods is tackled. Hand passes forward with the outside of the boot. Everett. What's he done? He's kicked the goal.
So 4 goals to 1. And the other thing last year, they got burnt off, the Swans here, but Jetta's pace, so important a moment ago. Jamar's kick to the forward 50. A good pickup by Martin. Handball down low. High tackle, Sylvia. So Sylvia, does he attack the goal? He does. It's a good-looking kick. It's home. He's a talent, isn't he? I was going to say special. I just want to hang on to that for a little while. It's too early.
Coming away, the ball driven up towards the wing by Tapscott. On the ground there was Jamar, did brilliantly. Tapscott runs on, gathers the football and drives it towards half forward. Going back is Dunn. Dunn hurriedly onto the boot. Now here's a chance for the D's. Bounces obligingly for Marriage, goes to Green, gets the goal. Terrific. It started with Trengard at half back and ends in a goal. Round as you'd expect. A sea of red beyond the fence. Doesn't tell you a lot though. Big jump there from Jamar. In the back surely to McGlynn. He'll get the free kick. Rivers, another North Adelaide boy, who's talking about their first game up in Sumner. Rivers has been a good servant of the Melbourne Football Club. Until now, he gives away 50. Standing the mark now, helpless against what happens next. Kick is good from McGlynn. He puts it through. He's got his second goal. Tapscott again, kicking in, kicked it to himself and drives it up towards midfield. Kennedy did brilliantly. Matner, oh, well played by Jack. And Goods left in space.
That's his 5th mark, Dennis, inside 50.
I reckon from that last kick he had, he just decided, well, it's beautiful out here in the sun. And he just stood there. Lo and behold, it's come back to him.
And he's a great athlete too, we know that too, but he had too much space there.
He didn't run that time. And he comes, 49 metres out. Slow drifting kick is good.
Couldn't quite go straight to the line. Grundy had a little bit of a fumble. Moloney was terrific. Tringove, well done to Moloney. Moloney was touched off the boot, so there's a waste. Grundy has to fetch it. Watts, he paddles back to Smith. Gang tackle taken. Marrick normally pretty clever here. Jara! Been waiting to say that for 6 months. So the long run up. Will kick from about 48 metres. It's sweet. Oh, he's a beautiful footballer. Handball by Marrick, cut off by Hanbury. Rowan back inside. That's a good handball to Bolton. And Bolton, he had Shaw out of the corner of the eye, but he couldn't quite do it. And then Davies kicks a beauty, and Green's within range. He will go short though. Finds Jetta. So Neville Jetta. And he played half a dozen games last year. They're right in the heart of the season, rounds 9 to 14. Good kick. It's a goal. Melbourne coming back here. Back within 8 points. Good game of football.
Boundary throw in outside the 50. Sydney in attack, and they lead by 8 points.
Melbourne keeping 4 forwards back here.
So White does well this time against Jamar. Bolton. Quick kick by Shaw was clever. And then White getting back onto it. Gee. Wow. It's a big goal. Stay there. So first 5 minutes of the third quarter is often a little lull, isn't it, though? Rivers now makes the heartbeat a lot faster because he kicked into the man on the mark. That man being White now. McVeigh off one step. Oh, good kick.
Great
and
kick.
Melbourne are going to be hurt here.
Great kick.
Bolton got him behind. Good kick. Sydney get an important goal at the start of the second half.
A good mark given the quality of the opposition. They bring it away again. Matner to the outer side. This will be interesting. Jetta fancies his chances. Runs the boundary line and kicks down towards the 50. And the mark is taken by White. Overcommitted. Falling was Rivers. Now he's got a problem. White can centre goal. Runs in. Lacking support. Eventually flips it over the top. Well done. He drew them. And then gave it off.
He's not having a good day is Rivers. He's just things aren't going his way at the moment. But White's pace there really exposed him, and Jetta's pace and Mumford's mark so important, wasn't it?
Oh.
Bevan, Green, they need something to happen, Melbourne. Jetta's handball, a bit sloppy. Moloney, did well. Thought his way through it, and then off one step. That's a good kick. Oh, that is so good. He got a goal from nothing. Matty, what do you got for us, Richo?
Just from ground level here, the difference in the game at the moment, Sydney aren't making the most of their chances, but their forward half pressure is a lot better than Melbourne, so they get the ball in, they lock it in, they're getting a lot more chances. Melbourne, it goes in and comes straight back out at this stage.
Beautiful pass from Kennedy onto the chest of Reid. Reid looks inside the forward 50. Well, not bad. He missed the first target, but they were lining up. That is the classic, I think, lining up situation. They would have been good games in the backyard, wouldn't they? The Reid boys. There goes the kick from McGlynn, and he puts it right through. He's been dangerous. He's got 3.
So Tapscott
Here they go.
across the ground. Let's see if they can open up here.
McDonald's free.
McVeigh's got a decision to make. Will he come to McDonald? He has, and as a result, he's released the man that he was on, and that's Sylvia. Well, he didn't come with enough conviction, McVeigh. I doubt, though, he was going to change things too much, but that's a terrible kick from Sylvia. Bounces off the chest of Jetta, comes to Jetta. Work that out. Opportunity for Jones, runs inside the 50. They desperately need a goal, and Jones delivers. Melbourne have got to run them around, I think, not 15. Trent gave it to Green, who kicks it up towards Dunn. He had to wait. Richards closed him down. Well done by Watts, knocked it down to Marriage, who goes out wide. Bennell in a foot race with Sumner. Sumner arrives now, but Bennell burns him off. Sumner in the vapor trail. Bennell lines up, goal, and kicks it! They can run them around. They're quicker. Final term, MCG on a Sunday afternoon. Sunny day, terrific game of football. Jamar down to Moloney. Sydney lead it by 14 points. The high ball interference there. Free kick will go to the sub. Headed on the ground, slips, goes looking for Dunn. Dunn works his way in front and takes the mark. So Pettit with his second kick of the term. And what about the theatre of this sub, Bruce? Dunn, 1 goal for so far. This would be a terrific start for them. Got their first goal. We're right behind him. Dunn. It's working its way back. Melbourne get the first goal of the final term. Now it's on in earnest.
Called to play on, goes with a high ball. It's not a great kick. It's going to take courage from everywhere, and it came from everywhere. Matner charges through, head down, and then controls the kick wide. McGlynn's fast. Tapscott's got to be careful here. McGlynn, good kick inside. Jack so good in that third quarter. Running hard, delivering to Bolton. Yes! Jude's got tricks we didn't know he had. So does he kick 3 for the second time in his career? Good time to do it.
I think that's McGlynn in there.
Melbourne free kick, dived on it, Ben McGlynn.
Oh, wow.
You dived on it.
Well, sometimes his strength can be a weakness, I guess. Jarrah! Okay. Missed his last one. Right back in. In he comes. He's learned by his mistakes. Good footballers do, and he puts it through.
Watts takes the tap. Well done by McVeigh. Just fended off, but they've got no one forward at the moment. So Garland backtracks. They change the angle. McDonald. Now Sylvia's a long kick. If he gets inside here, that's what he wants to do. Now he goes and bangs it towards half forward. Well done by Jack, but only as far as Bale. Tapscott really liked his game. Bang he goes. Jamar, not quite. Green kicks the goal. The captain puts them in front.
And the ball is locked in, so under a minute to go, Bruce.
Well, this is set up now for Goods or somebody to come in over the top of the ruckman.
To see of humanity there, isn't it? Jamar over the top. O'Keefe! It's all square.
Bruce, I told you.
Well, round 1, the last time there was a draw was in 1982, and I think Fitzroy were involved.
Well, listen to you, you've changed your tune.
I'm with you. Grimes is one last big play for somebody.
Now Sydney have to work up the ground. They've got to get back quickly here.
The boundary line is everybody's friend at the moment. Jones back inside. Who dares wins. The ball comes to Sylvia against the flow. He's got Swans around him everywhere. Jack, can Sydney force it forward? It's about where it was on that last Saturday in September. Free kick, one last run. Can Bartram move it quickly enough? They can transition the footy, we know that. Out wide. Jeddah's been cramped in this last quarter. The clock's the enemy. The clock's going to beat them. We've got to draw again at the G. You picked it, Dennis.
It's just what we've done, Bruce. What a great game of footy, eh? The super sub. His influence pronounced early in this term. $11-18 apiece. Draw at the MCG Sunday round 1.
Great stuff. It was a great game from the word go that got better and better and better. It's one of those feelings. I mean, who feels like they've won the points?
Well, at this time of the season, it's better than losing.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. Look, you're not going to be happy to come away without the 4 points, but you've got to be a little bit happy to come away with 2 points and not none.